Yeah. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
All for the youngest. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
They wanna know.
They wanna know
Who I do it for.
who I do it for.
I do it all. I do it all. Do it for the kids.
They wanna know.
Well, hello at home. This is Jeff. Welcome to a new week of the Daily Snack, our daily YouTube adventure together. I'm so glad that you chose to spend some time here at the Daily Snack today. And, well, let me tell you what is going to happen today and what's happening this week. We always start off the week by just trying to, just have some kind of chill fun together. And today is no different. And I'll also share with you our big point for the week that we're going to be unpacking through the rest of our Daily Snack episodes. So, first of all, the fun activity today. We've had challenges and games and Mad Libs and, man, all kinds of stuff here on Mondays. Last week, we celebrated National Bake a Sweet Potato Day. I mean, that's just kind of the stuff we do. We just do kind of random stuff. There's an element of randomness to this. But one of the things that I would love to do today is play kind of a getting to know you kind of game. And we're going to do this with our JC Kids team members and our Daily Snack crew. We'll have someone else on every few weeks to just kind of get to know you. And we're going to do that with a game that I call Two Truths and a Fairy Tale. Now, sometimes you heard this described as two truths and a lie, but it feels weird. I mean, we talk about Jesus a lot and lying. I don't know if that really goes together. So we'll go with two truths and a fairy tale. And so we'll do that with me this week. And then, 2-3 weeks later, we're going to have another member of the Daily Snack team, the JC Kids team, out here to meet you as well. So I'm up first. Here's how the game works in case you've never played it. I'm going to say 3 things about myself. 2 of those things are going to be true. One of those things is a fairy tale. So here are my 3 things. Listen carefully. You've got to try to determine which one of these is not the truth. Which one of these is a fairy tale? Okay, first one. I worked for a period of years as a professional musician playing Broadway musicals. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2, I have a math major from college. And thing number 3, I was chased out of my campsite once by a bear. So those are our 3 things. Playing musicals for a living, having a math major, and being chased by a bear. Those are your 3 things. So I'm going to play a little bit of music. You think about, by yourself, or if you're with other people, discuss amongst yourselves. Figure out which one of those is the fairy tale. See you in a second. All right, welcome back. Did you figure it out? Is it 1, 2, or 3? It is number 2. Number 2 is the fairy tale. I did not major in math in college. I majored in music in college, actually. And I do have a math minor, so it wasn't entirely a fairy tale. I took a bunch of math courses in college, and I've got a math minor as a part of my degree. Now, my daughter, Ann, who's a part of the JC Kids team and who you've seen here on the Daily Snack in the past, she actually is majoring in math right here, right now, right at Penn State. So she's getting the math major. But the first one, I did work as a number of years at a theater where we played Broadway musicals, 7 shows a week all year long. And I got paid to do that as a trumpet player. I played trumpet. Any you guys out there learning trumpet? I think 4th grade is when they start in MCPS. So maybe some of you guys are trumpet players. That was my gig for a few years. I was a musician playing dinner theater, playing Broadway musicals. And yes, Brooke and I, my wife and I, were quasi-chased out of our campsite once in Wyoming by a bear. We were out hiking and stuff in the mountains, and we got back to our campsite. I actually didn't see the bear. I heard, and Brooke spotted it and said, hey, there's a bear. We ran all the way back down. Not run all the way back down, but we hiked like a couple miles back down to the trailhead. We flagged down the rangers, and we said, there's a bear in our campsite. And I kid you not, here's what they said. They said, did you throw a rock at it? And I said, no, I didn't throw a rock at the bear. And the other guy said, I'd have thrown a rock at it. Oh, wait, was he eating your food? And Brooke said, well, yeah, he was eating her food. And the guy said, and I'm not kidding you. He said, oh, well, that's good. You don't want to throw a rock at a bear that's eating your food. Duh. Thank you, park ranger. But we had to go back and pack up all our stuff and head out in the middle of the night because there was a bear that was eating our food in our campsite, and it got food all over the place. It was going to come back to finish off whatever it didn't eat the first time. Well, I hope that helps you learn a little bit more about me, the bear-running musician kind of guy. And I hope you had a lot of fun with that. Like I said, we're going to introduce more of our team members this way on the Daily Snack with 2 truths and a fairy tale. Hope you found that fun. I was thinking some of you guys too, as we begin to get back together again in person, when we can actually see each other face to face, maybe some of you guys would like to come on the Daily Snack and introduce yourself to the Daily Snack universe this way. So we'll see if we can arrange that too. All right, so I promised you that I was going to introduce this week's big point. I want to do that. This is an important one. Last week, we started the greatest story ever told, and we heard that we all are in need of rescue, but that God has a plan. And we're going to keep going with chapter 2 of that greatest story ever this week, and let's see what we're going to be talking about. And here it is. God takes care of his people. That's a great story so far. We're all in need of rescue, but God has a plan. And then what piggybacks on that, God takes care of his people. He shows us the evidence that he's got a plan to rescue us, and he will never, ever, ever abandon us. This is a great thing for us to be talking about this week, because honestly, if we look around at COVID and Zoom school and all that kind of stuff, we might be like, does God have a plan? Does he really care about me? Does he love me? Would he rescue me if I were in trouble? The answer to all of those things is absolutely yes. I know that God has a plan. I know he has a plan for you because he made you specifically on purpose, and he loves you. We're going to talk about that all week long. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you again. And tomorrow, make sure you come back and check out our next episode of The Daily Snack. Bye-bye.
Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
All for the youngest. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
They wanna know
They wanna know
who I do it for.